Hello, everyone. I'm Joanne Flynn Black, and I'm the founder of Launch Before, helping people to launch communities before everything's perfect, before they feel 100% ready to just get out there in the world. And I am excited today because on our Community Clips series, we have Angel Shannon. She's the founder of Seva Health and she's the creator of Fit and Functional for Life Community. I'm really excited to have you. Welcome, Angel.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you so very much for the invitation.
Yeah, this is so perfect. So Angel and I met on the Mighty Networks community, and now she's a part of the Launch Before community. So tell us a little bit about your community and who you serve.
Thank you so much. I am pleased to be part of Launch Before, because it's so true. I love the fact that, we just don't have to always have all of the answers, all of the tools,
Mm,
all of the steps in order. And that's kind of what Fit and Functional for Life community is all about. We bring together Gen Xers who are looking for new paths to just manage their stress, build new definitions of health, a more solid foundation of health after years and years of often putting ourselves on the back burner so that we can
mm,
support each other, inspire each other, set new goals, and just basically welcome the second stage of our lives with more energy and focus and inspiration and imagination, and more importantly, more joy, so that we can just start designing the lifestyles that we know that we deserve.
I love that. It's so important, especially these days, where we're all needing of that support and where we could come together to talk about it and be open about it. I
Yes.
know in the past it's been a little bit more secretive that we had to,
Mhm.
put on the face of, oh, I'm doing fine, everything's fine. Where now
Exactly.
it's okay to be out there and talking about, hey, my energy is low today.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And to talk about things that are really specific to Gen Xers. We know that that is sort of the middle stage where we're,
Mm,
getting a little bit older. So hormones are changing, maybe putting on a couple of extra pounds, managing stress, kids, jobs.
mm,
We're often the sandwich generation. That's how we're called. So we usually
oh,
have either young children or children who are ready to launch or maybe have launched. And then we've got older parents that we're caring for. And so
right.
our health and well being often gets put on the back burner. And we need safe spaces to be able to talk about that. We don't need more fad diets,
Mm,
we don't need more hacks. And we don't
right,
even need more doctor's appointments, because there's only so much that you can talk about in a doctor's appointment. But then it
right.
comes down to having space to talk about mindset and just
Mm,
creating new healthy habits one step at a time.
I love that. And your community is on the Mighty Networks platform.
Sure
What
is.
made you choose that one?
First and foremost, I think above and beyond anything is the incredible amount of support
Mm,
that the culture of Mighty Networks is all about support. First of all, leadership sets the tone. Gina is the leader of Mighty Networks, and she is so, if you've ever been on and teaching with Gina, her passion literally just jumps through the screen and right into your living room. And I really believe that when people believe in what they do to the degree that she does, it says something about their product or service. That's number one.
yeah.
Number two, it's people like you, Joanne, who just really believe in Mighty Networks and show up to help us, who are ready to launch communities, help us really get this right and be authentic. And
Mm,
the support is just absolutely incredible. I can't speak enough about it. I did one of the
yeah.
just the introductory calls in the beginning when I was thinking about it. And then I was like, this is where I want to be, because you need that level of support. Anyone can sell you a software product or any other product and say, hey, here's the instructions, go for it. But you need that live interaction to really understand how to build a community. And Gina is just a master or mistress of
Yeah.
that. She really
Yeah.
truly is. And she builds her team, around that belief
Right.
of support. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
community within community. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I love everything she does. I
Yeah.
always watch, even if it's something I've kind of lived through before. I
Mm-hmm.
just say, "Oh, Gina's talking. I'm going to join," because I always leave those calls super energized and just
Yes.
feeling, yeah, it's just
Yes.
feeling
And she
great.
makes it so easy to implement. It's not like you've
Right.
got to read, tons of pages and whatnot. And the platform itself is so user friendly. It really is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I love that. And I love that she's a successful woman in the Silicon Valley, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
she's blazing a trail out there, and I think
She
that's
really truly
fantastic.
is. Yeah, she has a
Yeah,
track record. This is not just something that she came up with and hey,
right.
let's make this. Like she really, that she's the real deal. Like she knows how to build community.
Yes, yeah,
Hmm.
no, that's
Hmm.
great. And so speaking of Mighty Networks, what kind of features, what's your favorite feature of
Hmm.
Mighty Networks?
Oh gosh, I really can't choose one, so I'm not going to try. The thing I love about Mighty Networks, first and foremost, is that you literally can have your entire business under one roof. Like it's
Mm,
so comprehensive from courses to, if you just wanted to have just a plain old community where people gather, that's one thing. But you can build so far out into your own, you know, build your own ecosystem with
right.
courses, with live events, with articles, your blog features. I mean, it's just unlimited what you can do on Mighty Networks. And I think that's so important because, just from a time and energy management perspective, you really don't want to have this platform over here and then that platform over there. And then,
Mm,
from a branding perspective, it's so nice when people come into your world or your ecosystem and it's all just under one roof. And that's what I
right.
love about it. There's so many different things that you can do under one roof to make it so simple for people to come into your ecosystem.
Yeah, that is true. That I do tell people that when they're like, "Well, what's your, technology stack? What else do you
Mhm,
have?"
mhm.
And really you could do almost everything with Mighty Networks. You don't
Yeah.
have to have lots of other things
Mhm.
because, you could set it to notify your people when you post, and
Exactly.
they could get the notifications. So, could you have an email management system on the side? Yes, it
Yes.
couldn't hurt.
Yes.
But if you didn't have, the bandwidth to do that right
Mhm.
away, you don't
Mhm.
need to.
You
You
don't
don't.
need to. Exactly. And the
Yeah.
other thing is, the most recent feature that I just literally fell in love with is the go live. A lot of people are on Facebook and other
Mm,
things for the live, but the go live feature is so great for creators and community managers, because if you have a burst of inspiration or something you just want to get out quickly, you can just
right,
go live. It stores everything in there for you. I
right.
really love that feature a lot. So yeah, it's just one of those platforms where you can do as much or as little as you want to do, and you can learn at your own pace, right? You don't have to.
Mm,
You're not overwhelmed with, my gosh, I've got to do all of these things just to get it up and
yeah.
running.
Yeah, I agree. I love the go live. I know
Hmm.
that, I help people in, deciding on which platform, and
Hmm.
one of the things I used to have to say was, well, you can't go live, and if that's
Yeah,
important to you, it might not be the best solution for you at the moment. I know it's coming, and now it's
exactly.
here,
And
you
now it's
know,
here.
and
Yeah,
it's great.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when you
And you
think
could,
about it, oh, I'm sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you think about it, why do we come to community in the first place? We want to learn, we want to
Mhm.
inspire, we want to grow and share, the features that allow you to even build a community library of resources. So, you can build your own little community library. So if you're teaching herbs or running cooking classes,
Mm,
or in our case, lifestyle medicine, there's a
right.
place for people to always get information and get caught up and keep learning
Yeah.
and growing. So I think it's super special.
Yeah, I love that. That's a really good point. I
Mhm,
know that a lot of people will ask, like, well, what do I need to have to start?
mhm,
And it's almost like less is better because you don't
yeah,
want people coming in and, oh, there's so much stuff. And,
mhm,
from my experience, I think at the beginning I overwhelmed some people. I was
mhm,
trying to do everything, and I had
mhm,
a meeting on Monday and Wednesday and
mhm,
Friday, and I
mhm.
thought, I'm
Yep,
doing this because I want people to join when they can and giving them
yes,
lots of options. And what
yes,
they came back to me and said, whoa, I need to leave because there's just too much
yes.
stuff. So I pared
Mhm,
it back, and now it's like Monday or when every other Monday and Wednesday,
mhm.
so they don't feel like, oh, I'm missing out. And
Yes,
I learned that the hard way, but now
yes,
now I'm able to tell people that story and say less is more, especially when you're just starting out.
yes.
Um,
And especially depending on, who your community members are, where they are in life, because so many people feel like, oh my gosh, I cannot take another email, I cannot get another notification. So you're right, it's figuring out what people need and what engagement feels right and safe and
mm,
comfortable for them. And that's just a tricky thing. That's an ongoing thing because everyone's different.
right,
But I do
right, right.
agree that less is definitely more nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, no, it is true. And
Mhm,
giving different people the option to participate differently.
mhm,
Some people will read a long article and
mhm,
comment on their feelings about it, but some
mhm.
people maybe only have time to answer a poll. And, we
Exactly.
have a multiple choice poll there, and they could
Yes,
just click one response and feel like they've contributed something, and
yes,
they've learned something by participating in that poll without lots of minutes to respond.
exactly. And I didn't mention that. I love that polls feature because one of the things we do in the community is we try to really focus on mindset shifts. Like everybody
Mm,
knows we need to lose weight. Everybody knows you need to eat, clean foods, whatever. The shift really is in mindset, right? How do
mm,
I turn off my social media at 9 p.m. to get a better sleep at night, right? It
mm,
comes with just shifting the mindset and realizing that I will show up better tomorrow at work and for the people in my life that I care about if I am sleeping and well rested. So I really love using the polls just to
mm,
trigger a little bit of mindset shift that wow, I really am gaining a new skill here. I really am learning. We do challenges every month in the
mm,
Fit and Functional for Life community on foundational wellness. Like, so we had a sleep challenge, we had a meditation challenge,
mm.
mindfulness. This month it's we're in spring, so we're doing a home detox challenge so
Oh,
that you can just go
okay.
through your house and start reading the backs of the labels and seeing, wow, I can't pronounce any of these ingredients on this lotion that I'm using. Maybe I should get something that may not be as toxic, right? So and
Yeah.
we had a clutter challenge. So we did a declutter our homes. We posted pictures of bags and bags worth of stuff that we're getting donated. So
Nice.
that's the beauty of community is that you really do leverage the power of collective knowledge, right? Like, and
Yes.
you see, and it's positive peer pressure because you see that
Mm.
person who's donated 4 bags of something and you're like, gee, maybe I need to get rid of some of this stuff that I have.
Right, right.
So we
Oh, that's
really do inspire each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's that effect of with each member, the community gets stronger, you know.
Exactly. Exactly. With
Yeah.
each new member, because they bring their skills and their experiences and the things that they've overcome. And it's like, gee, I didn't look at it like that. Let me try that out. That's the beauty of community. With each new member, it just gets stronger and stronger and better and better.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. Well, you're doing amazing things in your community. I can't wait to hear more and
Thank
see what
you.
else is happening there. It's so fun to watch. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
being a member of the Launch Before community. I really love having you
Thank you
there.
for
And
having me.
yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for doing this.
Um,
And I'll put your information in the post of how
mhm.
people could reach you. And
Wonderful.
we'll talk soon.
Okay, sounds great. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you
You,
soon.
you too.
Okay.